Disclaimer: the following presentation is purely for educational purposes. Any patents connected to this project will not be infringed or used in the creation of a new product. This is the Nintendo Switch Lite. After the success of the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo decided to start selling a version of the console designed specifically for on-the-go play. This was accomplished via a smaller form factor and no TV connectivity, only portable playing. For being a portable device, however, it is rather uncomfortable to hold. Many video game controllers, such as the Xbox One controller seen here, have large grips. This increase in rounded surface area keeps users' hands comfortable and secure in a natural manner. The Nintendo Switch Lite, however, does not have this design. I tested out my sister's Switch Lite to see how the lack of grips affect comfort, and the difference is night and day. The back is entirely flat, with nowhere for the player to hold their hands in a comfortable manner. As you can see, this causes some button motions to be very awkward, which can slow down my input speeds. This can also lead to cramping and an overall uncomfortable playing experience. What if, however, the Switch Lite had this design in mind? In this video, I will be designing an ergonomic modification for the Nintendo Switch Lite and analyzing how the modifications will be produced and their overall feasibility and benefits. My idea to improve the ergonomics of the Switch Lite is to add grips to the back side of the console past the button layout. This surface area will allow for users to wrap their hands around the grips instead of laying them out along the back of the console. By wrapping your hands in this way, the user has greater mobility to reach the button layout and will help reduce cramping. Here is the final layout of the Switch Lite modification. In this rendering, the new grips are designed in a manner similar to those seen in the Xbox controller shown previously. This makes them very easy for the user to understand and grow accustomed to. The grips add over 25 square inches of rounded, comfortable surface area for the user to hold on to the device while playing. The grip is not an attachment, but instead fully integrated into the shell of the Nintendo Switch Lite. While held in the playing position, the grips also increase the vertical length of the console in your hands by nearly 2 inches. This gives the player more clearance and maneuverability for their fingers while playing and allows for easier button motions. Currently, the Nintendo Switch Lite uses ABS plastics for its shell, to great effect, and the grip modification to the system will utilize that same material. There are a lot of reasons why most video game manufacturers use them for their control systems. This material is a good balance of grippy and smooth. It is also very versatile, with the ability to be molded into different shapes. This means it'll work perfectly well with the expanded grip modification presented here. Most ABS plastic products are manufactured using custom design molds where melted plastic is poured and formed into the desired shape. Currently, the Switch uses this process, and it allows for a consistent size and shape between units, which also maximizes internal space for the device while still ensuring a strong and sturdy shell. The modification on the Switch Lite would easily be translated to a new mold for the system, allowing for a similar production process between the current model and the new version. Let's go back to the modified design and look at its pros and cons. The biggest pro is the increased comfort of the system. With the greater ergonomic design for the Switch Lite, cramping and finger mobility issues will go down for users. This ensures that users can play their device for longer and have greater satisfaction with their gaming investment. Another improvement is an increase in internal space for the device. With this modification, more space will be free inside the grips for important hardware, such as more digital storage or perhaps a larger battery, both of which could improve the longevity of this device. There are, however, some cons with this change as well. The greatest of which, surprisingly enough, is also the increase in size. While the size increase is great for ergonomic comfort and internal storage, it means that now more ABS plastic material is needed. This increases cost of production for an individual unit. It also means that the box size for the device increases. In the world of entertainment media, shelf space is important. By increasing the size of the box, an individual unit now takes up more space, leading to less units in one area for consumers to purchase. This also affects shipping, with less units in a shipment due to the new size constraint. All of these do not directly affect the player experience, however. What does lead to potential player issues is the size of the system in relation to transportation capabilities. Carrying this portable system in a bag or case could become an issue, as more space would be needed to fit the increased grips. In conclusion, the addition of ergonomic grips onto the Nintendo Switch Lite could make gamers be more appreciative of the handheld device. By allowing for a more comfortable gaming experience, users will play for longer and get more use out of their financial investment into the system. While there can be issues with the increase in required space and materials for the device, the improvements to the overall player experience cannot be overshadowed. Thank you so much for watching and for joining me as I learned more about designing and manufacturing of ergonomic systems by looking at my favorite video game manufacturer.